Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to show you guys how to do a really cool trick called Wild West Aces. It's an awesome trick. If you haven't seen the performance, there'll be a link down below to not only my performance but also Pianintendoman's performance. His name is a little hard to say sometimes because I did see the trick from him first. So there'll be a link to his performance and my performance down below. And yeah, let me show you guys how this trick is done. And unfortunately, it is set up. It's not impromptu, even though it would have made it even much more awesome. It is not impromptu. You need to take out the 4 aces before the beginning of the trick. Before you even go up to the spectator and starting the trick. And what you need to do is put one of the black aces on the bottom. I usually like to put the ace of clubs on the bottom because ace of spades usually has a fancy design depending on the deck. As you can see, mine is quite large and decorative. So I like to put the ace of clubs on the bottom. You can put the ace of spades if you'd like. It's just a personal preference. I like the ace of clubs on the bottom. And then you need to have a red ace, doesn't matter which one, either heart or spade or diamonds. Then you put the other black ace right in the middle of that, or right on top of that, and then the other red ace on top of that. So it's like this: red ace, red ace, and face down black ace. I took off 2 cards. There we go. Face down black ace. All right, that is your setup. If you want, you can give some shuffles, not mixing the bottom card, or not mixing up the bottom card and the top 3 cards, and make sure do not flash the top card. So you don't want to go like that, hold it down forever so that way they can see. So that's obviously very suspicious. So you can like that, but I messed up the top 3 cards there, so it's not the best. So it's a little difficult to do. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's a little difficult to do the shuffle while maintaining the bottom card and the top 3 cards without flashing the bottom card. It's a little difficult to do, but with some practice you can do it. Also, you can just give some false cuts if you like. Any kind of false cuts you like. Sorry if that was loud. That happened to be a little louder than I expected it to be. Do anything you want to make it seem like you're mixing up the deck, even though you're not. Leaving that card right there in the bottom and the 3 cards on top intact. Then what you do is you do just a regular single lift. And I like to do it so that way it seems like it's if you're doing it for a magician, another magician, you're doing it, make it seem like you're doing a double lift even though you're not. That way it kind of throws them off guard. Because if you just kind of go like that and then you do the double lift, because you have to do the double lift next, it looks a little suspicious. So I like to just kind of go like this, make it seem like you're doing a double lift, but you're really not. You're just lifting up 1 card. So then hold this like this one. And if you want, there's 2 different ways you can do this. So I'm kind of like going all over the place. You can either put the first ace down on the table or wherever you are. If you like, if you start the trick, show them the first ace, you can put it on the table. And then you can do a straight double lift. That was a really bad double lift. Just do a straight double lift, like that. Or what you can do, is how I did it. I didn't do it very successfully, it was kind of messy. Is you can, sorry for my camera, it's just really bad right now, I don't know why. Do a single lift, kind of push it off, and then what you're doing is underneath you feel for 2 cards with any of your fingers. Ring finger works pretty well. Just kind of feel for 2 cards, and flip that over, just like that. Okay? It's a little difficult to do. It takes some time to get it right. Because a lot of time you'll end up just flipping over 1 card, or if you flip over 2, it'll be messy and flashing. So, practice flipping over 1 card, holding the first card like this, and then feeling for 2 cards underneath, and kind of flipping those 2 cards over as 1, like that. Okay? It's a little difficult to do. So again, you flip over 1, take this one off, and then feel for 2. Flip that. Whoa, we got 3. Okay, that was bad. So 1, then feel for 2, flip that over, just like that. Okay, so you're in this position. You have two red ace and black ace right here, and you have this other ace. So then what you do is you put this ace that you're just holding by itself on top of the other ace and just flip all 3 cards over. Alright, so here we go. Like this. I like to leave a little space here so it's easier to get my finger underneath the cards to do the double lift, because like that you could end up only flipping over 1 and they end up seeing it. So I like to kind of leave some space here, that way it's easier to get the lift, or just get a break underneath the top 2 cards so it's easier to do a lift, however you like. You're in this position, then what you do is you put this card on top and just flip all 3 over as 1. So now you have black ace, red ace, red ace, instead of red, black, red. It's black, red, red. Alright, so then from here you tell the spectator, or excuse me, from here what you do is you take off the top 2 cards and you say, okay, we're going to take the 2 red aces and put them down here. And what you're doing is you're taking off a black and a red ace. Do not reverse the order though, because if you say 1, 2, take off the 2 red aces, it'll mess up the trick. Alright, so don't reverse the order. So you're going to take the 2 red aces, and don't show them obviously because you got a black ace. So take off the 2 cards, the red and black ace, and say we're going to put the 2 red aces down. I cannot adjust, deal with the really bad glare. So you have the 1 red, 1 black ace, and then you have a red ace and a black ace. Alright, so then you have the spectator choose a card. Have them choose, however, I like to do the dribble, of course. Just, oh, stop, okay, well then this is your card. You can spread out, of course, just have to make sure that you don't spread too far to show that card. You can do ripple, and then that's the card. However you want, just have them select a card. So let's say, whoa, they choose this card, the 4 of diamonds. Alright, what you do is you place the 4 of diamonds face up in between the black and red ace. Then what you do is, when you're going to pick these cards up, tilt your wrist inwards and get a break under the top card, which is the other red ace. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the other red ace. So you get a break underneath the top card. So it's like this. You square these cards up, snap your fingers, and say, watch. Of course, sorry, I totally forgot. You want to start somewhere before you get to this part to say, okay, well, the red aces are really good at losing cards, and the black aces are really good at finding cards. You want to throw that in there, otherwise it will make more sense. It'll give it a greater effect. So say, okay, I want to tell you something before I do anything further. I want to say that the red aces are really good at losing cards, and the black aces are really good at finding cards. Alright, so watch. You snap your fingers, you do a quadruple lift. And for this one, obviously, just have the break right there. Much easier to do. You just lift your fingers over, or finger underneath those 4 cards. Like that. Do the quadruple lift, flip it over, peel off the top 2 cards, making sure not to flash the fourth card. Alright, so you did the quadruple lift, you peel off these the 2 red aces and say, look, your card is okay, you don't want to do that, you don't want to flash the upside down card. So don't do what I just did. Say, look at the 2 red aces have lost your card. Put the aces on the table. Then you say, watch, if I just give the deck a cut, give it a straight cut, and somewhere in the deck, the 2 black aces will have sandwiched your card, or their card. So you just give this deck a cut because, hold on, I am forgetting to mention some stuff. So from this position you have the 2 aces face up with the rest of the deck that is face down. So all you have to do is just give a cut to sandwich their card in between the 2 black aces. So then you say, okay, watch, if I just give the deck a cut, your card will be found by the 2 black aces. spread it out, take out the 2 aces and the card in between, and flip over their card and show them that is their card. That was Wild West Aces. I hope you guys enjoyed and understood my tutorial. That's all. I got nothing else to say. And thank you guys for all my subscribers. I just checked when I got home from school. It was like I had 300 on the nose. It's really cool. I never thought I'd ever have 300 subscribers. So I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos and all the subscribers that are the new people that are following me. Just thanks a lot, you guys. It means a lot. And yeah, that's all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.